The sun may be going down, but that is not going to stop us from checking out the new vehicle update in Mechanica. It's finally here, and I have all the parts already crafted. But before I place anything down, it's only right. This is an update video. I have to show you what's been added, and in this case, it's a tab called Transport. And when you click it, there are three things. The speeder, which is just the main vehicle itself, the frame of the vehicle, if you will. And then you have two choices of engine. The speeder combustion engine or the electric motor. So the difference here is the top speed. It's an internal combustion engine. It can be fitted to the speeder. It has a high top speed but poor acceleration. So it will get you to a much higher speed, but it'll take longer. And then the electric motor is just the opposite. It'll get to its top speed quickly, but the top speed is rather low. Now, I haven't placed this down yet. I haven't tried it. I haven't driven it. I haven't done anything with it yet because I've just been so excited to record my reaction to this as part of my review. So, or not really a review, overview? I love it, okay? It doesn't need a review. Let's place it down for the first time. There it is. And this is great. I'm so excited. And it looks like the engine bay is, as I suspected, this separate thing. So what I'm thinking we can do is place a motor down and pick it back up. Let's try that real quick. Yes. Good. I thought I would need to make two of these. I'm glad I don't need to. So let's start with the higher speed engine, the one that's going to require fuel. And you'll see here that I do have some fuel with me. So we'll dump that in there. And I'm going to keep you in suspense a little bit longer, and we're going to look and see our programming options. And it looks like the engine has its own programming options, and the vehicle has its own. So it has its own headlights, which is good. I was about to install some. So, turn on headlights. That's interesting. How... We have to program that, but I can't hit any buttons on... Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. So, is being driven. All right. Headlights... Oh, here we go. So what I'll do is I'll use a branch. Yeah, that'll work. So put a branch down, and it's going to check for value is being driven. And if true, turn headlights on. If false, turn headlights off. Now, I recently did a video where I showed how to use the digital clock, and I used a button to run this branch, and everyone yelled at me because there's a way to do it that I did not know about. I guess there's a function in here where you can run stuff without using a button. I got all these comments on it. Apparently, all you need to do is right-click run after you set everything up. So let's just try it. So the program is if the vehicle is running, the headlights will turn on. Let's look at the engine real quick before we go. On fuel restored, on fuel depleted, and then checks for has fuel. That's awesome. So you can have something run when the fuel runs out. For example, in my head, I'm not going to set this up now because this video is going to be pretty quick, but what if you set this up so if you ran out of fuel, your fuel setup automatically turned on, and I have some machinery down here, so let's say your pump check starts running and filling up fuel tanks. So that would be something. I cannot wait to see what people do with this thing. All right, let's jump in for the first time. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when I move the mouse, it turns, and I just use the same keys, WASD, to actually accelerate. It's drifting on me. Okay, let's see. If I let go, it slows down. If I push S, it backs up and slows down faster. But your mouse is what controls the steering in this case. And it's pretty quick. I can tell the acceleration, it's still kind of building. I don't know if this is the top speed now, but this is so much better than running back and forth. And I mean, forget roads. We have a hover speeder. We don't need roads where we're going. Let's go out to the ship. You'll recall in a recent video, I showed off Jeff, the abandoned freighter ship, and we can set up base here now a lot easier because I can go grab a bunch of stuff from my main base. I would really like to make this place my next home. Wow, this speeder is amazing. This thing is so cool. All right, let's jump out real quick. It just crashes to the ground. The dust is awesome. I was not expecting that. Let's get rid of this. It's going to waste fuel. Let's get rid of it. And I want to try now the other engine. So if we go to inventory here, we will slap this down. I'm going to throw 2 batteries in it. Get back in. Different sound effects. Different booster color there. Nice blue jet coming out the back. A lot quieter. And yes, I can tell we're already at the top speed. Did not take long to get there at all. And it's not as fast, but you know what? It's still pretty nice. If you have a good setup for batteries right now, and fuel is kind of a struggle, this is fine. I mean, and anything, we've been walking in Mechanica up till today, so anything beats walking. Anything beats walking forever and ever. One thing I will say is that the headlights did not, in fact, turn on. So I must be doing something wrong with my program. If I jump out real quick and go into the programming tool, I still want to see these headlights. So what if we just took a button, slapped it on the side, and of course you can attach things. I mean, it wouldn't be Mechanica if you couldn't slap things on other things. We could do so much. Oh, guys, the videos. All right, so programming in here, on button push. Let's see. On button push. We're just going to turn on the headlights. I'm not going to make this any more complicated. There they are. Okay, cool. Okay, here's what went wrong with the headlights earlier. So, is being driven. We're checking for that. If true, the headlights will come on. If it's not being driven, the headlights will turn off. And the timer will loop back every 5 seconds checking. But we're not going to hook it to a button this time. Then you right-click run. And you notice the headlights turned off when I did that. Now when we get in and drive... How do I... There we go. Should come on. Yep, there it is. Every 5 seconds, it's going to check and see if the vehicle's being driven and turn the headlights on or off accordingly. This opens up so many possibilities, not just for traversing the map, but programming in general. And I'm sure if I visit the Discord, people are already decking this thing out with all kinds of nonsense. I myself have some ideas. So watch out for future Mechanica videos featuring the Speeder, because they're going to be a handful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for those videos and possibly other games coming very soon to the channel as well. I will see you in the next one. Catch you later.